I'll admit, it is very difficult to talk about this film without spoiling anything, but don't worry, I got you. I got you. But what I will say is that the things you will see, if you watch it, will haunt your dreams for the rest of your life. Welcome to Agents of S.C.R.E.E.N. I am your boy Miles, aka the Bull Beyonce, and I'm here to bring you my spoiler-free review for the French film Titane. I'll tell you what I liked, what I didn't like, my score out of 10, and if you should check this film out in cinemas or elsewhere. I managed to see this film at the BFI London Film Festival 2021, still ongoing. I think it ends on the Sunday, which would be the 16th. But what is Titane about? A woman who has a metal plate in her head embarks on a strange journey. Directed by Julia Ducournau, Agathe Roussel stars in Titane. A very short synopsis, but I have to be very careful not to spoil anything, and it'll be very easy to. But I must say off the bat, this film is more bizarre than Eminem's Brethren in D12. There is nothing I can tell you now, or even if you watch the trailer, that will prepare you for what you will see. There's nothing I can do. I must start with the pros. I applaud the filmmaker, the director, for taking risks. In this cookie cutter age where you have reboots and remakes and sequels to films that no one ever asked for, I appreciate fresh ingredients, fresh ideas. There's an asterisk alongside every pro, but nonetheless, I appreciate risk being taken. I also enjoyed how uncomfortable the film makes you. That might sound strange. How could you enjoy being uncomfortable? However, when it is the director's or the film's intention to make you feel uncomfortable, they've done that masterfully well. There's some really distressing, arresting, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. It makes you cringe. It makes you squirm. When it starts, you think that's the uncomfortable moment, but they crank it up notch by notch. You think that's it. They're going up. They're getting up on a Tuesday like Maconin. And I will say again, this film is about as easy to digest as trying to swallow a razor blade. And kind of hand in hand with making you feel uncomfortable, the practical effects were very good. Like, one of the genres, which I'll go into later, is body horror. And the kind of stuff that you're seeing, obviously, is film effects, but they understood the assignment though. They understood it. It's disgusting, but they understood it. And believe it or not, once you sift through all the metaphorical vomit and piss and shit and blood, there is a nugget of heart in this film. There is heart in this film, and there is, I dare say, wholesome content in this film. However, you have to sift through a madness to get there. Also, the main character is played by an actress, and I apologize if I get a name wrong, an actress called Agathe Roussel. I thought she'd done a great job as an actor. When she probably read the script, how am I gonna do this? But she has to do so much, and I think she does everything so well. There's a huge chunk of the film where she doesn't say very much, but it's all in the eyes, it's all in the facial features, and this, I understand, is her film debut. And I think she's done a great job. I honestly don't know off the top of my head, can't think of an actor or actress that would be able to pull off what she did. A difficult role to do, but she took it in her stride. Well done, I must say. And despite what I'm gonna say in my cons, at the very least, this film is memorable. And it is an experience in the cinema, for real. It is an experience. What type of experience? But it is an experience nonetheless. You can't take away the fact that it is memorable. Now for the things that I didn't like. My goodness, this is a Frankenstein monster of a film. Genres: body horror, drama, sci-fi, coming of age story, thriller, all mishmashed together. It's like having the head of a octopus sewn together with the torso of an orangutan, with one arm that's a wing and one foot that's a fin, and one foot that's a grasshopper's leg with a leopard's tail. Like, it just doesn't go together. It feels like multiple movies just stuck together. And speaking of mismatch, there is no context to the events or the characters. There's no correlation to the story. Okay, she has a metal plate in her head, and what? Why is she doing this? What is this character's motivation? What does that mean? And I'm asking questions now, but audibly, with the people I was watching it in the cinema with, shout out to Steven and shout out to Kyle, there was several times that I looked over to them and I was like, what is going on right now? What am I watching? Unless Unless the deeper meanings within this film went over my head like Bobby Schmurder's hat. Maybe. You know what this film is like? This film is a live action representation of them arty-farty, airy-fairy, highbrow art. You know them galleries where you might go to and you have this new fixture in there. It's a blank canvas and it's just pig VCs scraped across it, and it costs £15,000. And you have someone say to you,
"Oh my god, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything so beautiful. This is a masterpiece. How the painter showed the decay in society with the..."
How you get that from pig's feces getting scraped across a blank canvas? How? That's what this film is like. Listen, I can't recommend anyone to watch this film. However, it needs to be seen to be believed. And Julia Ducournau is clearly a talented director. Clearly. Albeit with a penchant for the disturbing. I am not one to kink shame. Whatever makes your rooster crow, do you boo-boo. But what makes a good film is a multitude of things. Not just being shocking. This film is that. It is a shocker. However, it can't be just that. And I've seen people, critics, call it a masterpiece and also at the same time say they have no idea what is going on. How does that one work out? That being said, I give Titane a 4 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Have you seen Titane? Tell me what you thought. Are you going to check it out? Tell me if I'm wrong, because I've seen some 10 out of 10s, I've seen some 9 out of 10s, I've seen some masterpieces, I've seen some films of the years. But feel free to watch it and make up your own mind for yourself. As always, I have been your boy Miles. We have been the Agents of Screen, and until the next video, which are coming extremely soon, peace.